Dragons. I am trying my hand at my first ever vlog. I just filmed my first ever unboxing on this channel, so it's a week of firsts for me. So it is the first week of Contemporary-A-Thon, and I have several contemporary books that I want to read. I was originally just gonna read the 2 books, Check Please and Autobiography, but since class is canceled and I have some time, I may add another contemporary book to my reading week. However, I also am in a Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman mood, so I may be reading their stuff too this week. I really want to read Good Omens this week and The Color of Magic on top of these 2 books. We'll see how it goes. Phoebe, say hi.
Hi.
Are you enjoying the snow?
Yeah. Ball?
Do you want a ball? Good boy.
There you go. Good boy.
Do you want to build a snowman? Ah! Woo! He just sits. You having fun, buddy?
Yeah. And make the snow.
Okay. He just threw a snowball at you.
Airphone!
Everybody, so my dogs are out. You hear something, Deb? So my dogs are out and running around and in my lap, so you're probably going to hear their collars and their little toenails, even though we keep them trimmed. So this is Neville. I thought I'd introduce him. And this is Luna. You saw her running around in the snow earlier. She's a licker. She's our little corgi. She just happens to be small. We get asked all the time if she's a puppy, but she's not. She's 4 years old and she is spunky, but she's also my precious little baby and she is a little obsessed with me. So now you have met some of our babies. Again, this is Luna, and then the big corgi is named Neville. And y'all have already met Potter. Weasley is our shy little redhead mutt boy, and he is currently at his aunt's house staying the night. But that is not why I came on here to chat with you. So I just finished Check Please, and I can't stand the cuteness. I just can't. I cannot. So this book follows Eric Biddle, or Biddle, or Biddy as he's known to his team. He was a figure skating champion who also happened to play hockey. He got a hockey scholarship to a college. This book follows his freshman and sophomore year. He loves to bake, and he's a vlogger, and he's just the cutest thing in the whole wide world. He is the epitome of a precious little cinnamon roll, and I just need to protect him at all times and just hug him whenever he's crying and just be there for him. It's just so worth the read. Oh my god, I feel like I'm doing a book review right now in this vlog. I just cannot with the cuteness. I never know after I'm done reading it what I rate a book, so with my wrap up I'll have a rating for you. I always like to think about it for a little bit, but I just can't. It is just so cute, and it makes me want to read so many more graphic novels or books like this. I just love my babies, and I'm just gonna go snuggle them and try and read autobiography. Not that I don't want to read it, I just want to partake in something just as cute as Check Please, so I may scour the shelves looking for something just as adorable, because I just can't, you guys. It's just too cute. Hey everyone, I just wanted to say happy Valentine's Day, and I just wanted to give a shout out to everyone that you are loved, you are special, and that you matter. So I am participating in the Contemporary-A-Thon, as I've mentioned several times, and I wanted to talk about one of the books that I read and it's wrecked me, and that is, if I can grab it, and that's Autobiography by Christina Lauren. So I may or may not have cried a couple times while reading this. I get emotional thinking about it. It essentially is about a boy named Tanner, and he is bisexual, and his whole family knows that he is, but they moved from California to Utah in this tiny little Mormon town, and he goes back in the closet for like his social safety, and so his parents urge him to just keep it quiet, but they really celebrate it at home. And he ends up taking this class called the Seminar, where it's a class where you write a book in the amount of a semester, in like 4 months. And so he decides to take it with his best friend, and that's when he meets Sebastian, who is the bishop's son, and he graduated the year before, and he took the seminar, and they loved his book so much that it was sent off to a publisher, and then he's working on it getting published, and he's about to go on a book tour, and he's also about to go on his mission. Without getting too personal, I wasn't born or raised Mormon, but I was born and raised into an equally devout religious home. As an adult, I spent most of my years attending and being involved in a church that I don't want to bash it, and I don't want to bash anyone that goes to it, but not going there now, I can look back and see how damaging some behaviors and attitudes were, and how emotionally and mentally abusive it was. And it really, and controlling. So as I was reading this story, first of all, I know a lot of people think that Sebastian is the perfect little cinnamon roll, and I do agree. I absolutely loved Sebastian, but Tanner was my favorite. And the reason why this was so emotional for me was, one, how I was raised and dealing with religion, and like a controlling kind of religion and identity and who you fall in love with. And I walked that with Megan. So reading this book right here was like peering into the beginning of our relationship, except for I was Sebastian and Megan was Tanner. And the reason why it gets me so emotional is because reading this just, one, reminds me about how special Megan is as a human being and how lucky I am to have her. But also, it just reminded me of the hurt that I had caused her in the beginning and the pain that both of us had walked through. So choosing this one for the hard-hitting contemporary was definitely the right choice, given that I'm getting emotional right now on camera Is this what you do in a vlog? I don't know. Maybe this is more like a book diary. But I just wanted to jump on here and say that this book was more than just like a young adult love story. This book really mattered. But if I had read it as a young adult, I don't think that it would have had the impact that it had for me reading it as an adult, having been in a relationship with Megan for 5 years now. Over 5 years. And she is my Tanner, and I'm so lucky that she was so forgiving, and I'm so lucky that she was so understanding and loving from the beginning. Because just like Sebastian, spoilers, just like Sebastian, I had put her through some emotional hell while I was figuring my stuff out, and she was so great about everything. But here's my emotional breakdown over a young adult contemporary romance. It's happened, world. A contemporary book got me, so I guess I'll see you guys again. I'm not sure if this is going to be my last thing, but I hope you all have a wonderful Valentine's Day. And again, just know that you are absolutely loved, you are special, and you are worth it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hello again. I'm glad that we're meeting on happier terms. It is the last day of Contemporary-A-Thon, so I thought I would jump in and check in, especially since that last section of the vlog was a little cry-worthy and you got to see a book break me. So I began this week with, I guess what you could say is a lot of ambition for what I wanted to tackle reading-wise for the week. I did get through the 2 books that I had laid out for the Contemporary-A-Thon, and they did complete all of the challenges. But I wanted to do a little bit more, and I wanted to get into some Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. And it was snowing and classes were canceled for most of the week, so I thought that I was going to tackle those books, but the road to hell is paved on good intentions, something like that. So that was my week. I did pick up another graphic novel, a contemporary one called Bingo Love by T. Franklin, Jen St. Onge, and Joy San. So this is a sapphic graphic novel with 2 women of color as the protagonists who meet when they are children in the 1960s and they fall in love, and because of the times they are ripped apart again for I think it's like 50 years and then they reunite. This had all the potential to be an amazing story. It was terrible. I actually gave it like a 2 out of 5 stars. The illustrations in it are so freaking cute. Like, they just did such a good job with the illustrations. It just fell flat where the story is concerned. But the dialogue was stilted, the story was stilted. It wasn't plausible in how it came across. So this story obviously is a plausible story, but just the way that it's told is so aggravating because it's just very juvenile in how it comes across. And if you really like this graphic novel or these comics, I'm really sorry to be saying this about them. I just had really high hopes, and the synopsis and the idea of the story was so good, but the delivery was lacking. Now I'm gonna get hate comments. So after that, I had a good run with Contemporary-A-Thon, and I was gonna read another contemporary book, but then I picked up Good Omens, and all contemporary books just went out the window after I picked this up. I'm halfway through it. I have been going back and forth between audiobook and reading it. I absolutely love it. I just love Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett, and them combined is a golden story. But it's essentially just the apocalypse and they lose the Antichrist, and there's an angel and a demon who are friends, and it's just so good. It's just so Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. So I'm very glad that I picked this up after reading that graphic novel. So this made things a lot better. I do want to take a moment to thank the ladies that put together Contemporary-A-Thon, this is round 4, and hosted it, and then did the vlogs, and then also with the live show. We are so grateful for all of the work that you put into it, and just making this an amazing opportunity for all of us to just kind of come together as a community and just have fun. And so I just want to thank you guys for all of your hard work, all of your effort. It did not go unnoticed, and you ladies are absolutely wonderful. So I think that's it for my first ever vlog. And so I guess that's the end of this vlog, and I don't know how to end vlogs. I don't know if I should end it the normal way. I'm not going to do regular vlogs just when cool things happen or I go somewhere, or like readathons. I don't know if people actually really watch vlogs. I don't know if you want to watch vlogs. If you want me to vlog, then you can let me know in the comments down below and I'll make it a priority. Also, what books did you read this last month? Did you participate in Contemporary-A-Thon? If you did, let me know what books you read. Let me know what you thought. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and then hit subscribe if you want to join the Book Dragon family and hang out with me. Oh, and by the way, this red, I know it's a little garish because it's like stark white walls and then this bright red. This is just like our winter comforter. It's ugly, but we got it on sale and it's super warm. So anyway, if you want to join the Book Dragon family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and then don't forget that notification bell. I do upload twice a week. But until next time, remember to always be nice to yourself and be kind to others. Bye!